All right, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coach Michael Burt, hope you're off to a great start. It's Thursday. I've made a commitment with my Activate conference coming up September 26th through the 28th to be active on here, to bring you messages, to try to activate something inside of you. That's obviously what the book Flip the Switch became, which is a Wall Street Journal bestseller. I read that book called Pray Drive on Audible. If you want to get that, because let's face it, folks, a lot of times life knocks the shout out of you. As my buddy Tim Story says, life can knock the shout out of you. And when life knocks the shout out of you, over a period of time, you learn something. And some people learned helplessness. And learned helplessness is where you allow life to kind of knock the shout out of you so many times that you start having kind of a passive attitude toward life. And you begin going, it doesn't matter, or what's the use of doing things a certain way, or, right? You kind of take a defeated spirit, Daniel Hodges. People who have learned helplessness take a defeated spirit. Like, what's the use, right? Like, why not just give up? Why not just underperform? Why not just give in? And I can't tell you how many people develop this learned helplessness. And what that does is it affects your ability to believe in hope. It affects your ability to go play at a higher level. It affects your ability to pursue a bigger dream. And I was in my morning message, I send this message out to 700 or 800 people every morning via community app. And I was talking this morning about positive reappraisal. And positive reappraisal basically says you look back on something in life that was a negative and you give it a positive reappraisal and you say, that was one of the best things that ever happened to me. So what if you could give a positive reappraisal during times that are tough and go, you know what, thank you, I owe you. Maybe I needed to toughen up. Maybe I needed to learn a new skill set. Maybe I needed to learn a new mindset. Maybe I needed something and this is teaching me this something. So you learn to say, thank you, I owe you. Which is the opposite of learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is, woe is me. Life has put me in a bad position. I'm always on the short end of the stick. I always have bad luck. Nothing good ever happens. That is learned helplessness, folks. And I can't tell you how many adults that I see that have developed learned helplessness versus grit and resilience, versus a hopeful attitude, versus positive reappraisal. So you got a choice this morning. What's it going to be? When you have some negatives, are you going to give in? Are you going to give up? Are you going to use the negatives to activate and reactivate the Pray Drive? Now, my conference, September 26th through the 28th, is going to give you tools. Rory Vaden is going to give you tools on how to activate a brand. Renee Rodriguez is going to give you tools on how to activate your influence. Brooke Thomas, how to activate your faith. Okay, Coach Burt, activate the ultimate Pray Drive. Activate a bigger dream, a bigger vision. So, September 26th to the 28th is my conference, folks. Have you got your ticket yet? You're sitting over there and you're going, yeah, I need to go to that conference, but I'm so busy being fabulous that you can't get in a room with some of the best people in the world. I want you to think about that. I want you to really think about that, okay? And do you have learned helplessness, or do you have heart optimism? Where there's a will, there's a way. I always use the example of King David. King David was a great king in the Bible, right? He got a little distracted there with Bathsheba, and that hurt him significantly. But he had a mindset. It's going to be a fight, but we're going to find a way to win. Isn't that a good mindset? It's going to be a fight, but we're going to find a way to win, folks. And we will win, okay? And that's the mindset I want you to have. So activate September 26th through the 28th. I'll post the link. Let's get you there. Let's get you to Nashville. Let's get you started, okay? And let's get rid of that learned helplessness. Make it a great day.